So the first battle off of the Smack Volume 7 was Arsonal versus Danny Myers. Hell of a way to start the night. Me personally, I thought this was going to be like, if not the craziest, one of the top three craziest battles of the entire event. Arsonal has been showing up super consistently with this like whole new Smack, kind of like small room, limited, background crowd in attendance and stuff like that. Super showing up, and he's been really consistent, and he's been hitting with pretty much every battle. This one was not one of those. Danny Myers, same thing, except for, the Jerry West on Halloween, but Danny Myers has been really consistent as well. I feel like battle rap right now, at least with the Smack, and like also the settings, I said this in a past blog and one of the past events, the one where they were on the street corner and it was just a horrible setting. They're in like a warehouse right now, and it kind of has like, it's this weird echo. It's not like a weird echo, it's just an echo. And the echo is very noticeable. So after a little while in the battle, you kind of like get used to it, but it has a awkward type of audio type of vibe. Smacking them, I know that they have like a major budget, being backed by Caffeine right now, but they gotta, in my opinion, they either need to do like test runs for the battles. They don't have to necessarily have the actual dude spit their bars, of course, but just have like both, like all the battlers like in there, just screaming, shouting, performing, saying whatever they're gonna say, so that they can like make sure the audio's good, there's no weird echoes. Because some of these settings, they try to be creative, and I salute them for the creativity and trying to, grow their platform with new things. But like sometimes the settings be weird, and I feel as though this type of a spot, Danny was wigging out, but like I feel like they need to have a few people in the background, man. That's just my personal opinion. But to the actual battle. Danny Myers 3-0, it was easy to call. Arsonal's best round, I guess you could say, was his third. Arsonal almost choked like hard in the first round. He almost choked like in the middle of his round. I think he said like a bar. He made the rookie mistake, honestly, where he said a bar. He thought the bar was going to hit. But there's like 4 people in the room, so you can't expect people to be going crazy. It's like 4 people in the room. So he like looked for a reaction. Oh man, you serious? And then he lost it from there. He did fight back. He didn't jersey out, suits him for that. That was a veteran move and, like a warrior move to not jersey out. But then at the very end of his round, he choked. He choked the end of the round. He tried to continue, but then he kind of cut it off without like jerseying, so it didn't look like a full choke, but a hard stumble. But Danny Myers was super direct and surgical. His second round, he broke down Arsonal's entire life. Now, granted, he don't know everything about Arsonal, obviously, but he broke down what he imagined his life was like to lead to the point that he's at today, to the man he is today. And that, the first, half of that round was just crazy surgical, bro. He broke down his whole life. It was fire. Danny was mad direct, just hard hitting. The parallel universe stuff he spit was fire. Danny was just on point. And this was one of those moments where in battle rap with the Smack app, this is what I was going to say earlier, I feel as though with the URL app and the different locations and settings, I feel as though the URL app is kind of like the NBA 2K games where and it's like basketball in general, but the 2K games where your team is going on a streak, you go on a run, you scoring all these points, and then out of nowhere, no matter what, you could have the open layup, whatever, jump shot, and your players just won't score a basket, period. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Arsonal right now is kind of like 2K, where he had the crazy momentum. He was on this run with all these, dope performances in the small rooms and stuff like that, all these app battles. And then right now his momentum just shifted down. And Danny's, I guess you could say, kind of shifted down off his Jerry West battle. And then, it's boosting back up. He did call out Loaded Lux in his third round. And I did a separate blog on that, which I'll drop probably tomorrow or something. But I definitely want to see Danny Myers versus Loaded Lux, and I want to see Danny Myers versus Murder Mook. I think that Danny, hands down, has earned, I guess you could say, the right, or just he's earned the spot to be put at the top of the list for a Lux and a Mook. Lux, answer that call, baby. Danny Myers, if Danny Myers comes out, he usually comes. Lux, you gonna have some problems, bro. Now, obviously, Danny will have problems too. Lux comes out, he comes, but it ain't gonna be no easy match. Danny Myers versus Loaded Lux, man. That'll be fire. But salute to Danny. Easy 3-0. Let's see what happens next.